Good morning, everyone. So let's grab some cards and just see what they're going to tell us this morning. Oh my goodness. I think I'm going to do something different. I'm going to use this deck. And let's just see what it's going to tell us. So the center of it all is about we are in transition, an ending to something, beginning to something new, transition, and we are crossing it is communing. So coming together in the midst of this insanity. So let's see what we have. You know what? I think I'm going to use my two Lenormand decks, this deck and my deck. So let's see what we have. We're just going to do it differently today. So it's about the community. And the key, the transition is key. Above it, our cross to bear, our difficulties we're having now with the foundation of control. And things being eaten away underneath of it. So let me shuffle my deck and let's see what else it's got to say. Okay, so what we have is friends. Friends, perhaps some looking away from the difficulties. We've got the hard-won lesson, okay? The difficult lesson that comes out of it, the pearl of great price. Underneath of it, we have the things done by the dark of night, control, the community, and then we have people. The people could also be, some people not looking at what's transitioning. We have the storylines on one side of it, coming into it, the stories, and then Trumpenstein. He's walking towards this transition. The White House, okay? The White House, things are being eaten away. The next layer under it, again, an ending, a transition. That's where it's moving to. We've got the struggle happening, the messages about the struggles that people are facing. We have the friends when it comes to that divergent path. There is the knowledge about the women and Trump's short-term success. Light is going to be shed on the things under the surface. They're going to follow the money, the lies, the crushing karmic wheel is bearing down. They continue to try to anchor in obstructions. And we have this cutting of the clouds of the dark drama. I think that's his mind. Again, his mind is just going. There are conversations about the direction, and at the heart of it, the health of things. We have pushback arguments about the obstructions. We know that they're trying to get a master over these things because the DOJ is not doing its job. And where this is going, there are things flowering. They want to do some hardline, more protection coming in. And looking at the doorway of the craftiness, the things again that the DOJ is trying to cover over. Fireworks are happening, things being cut, more storylines when it comes to the future, the dark drama of the crossroads. And the key are the women. The key, the testimonies, the evidence about what took place. Okay? So that's what we're getting today. We are in the midst of the transition. This is moving. This is moving forward, although it may seem like nothing's being done. We keep getting railroaded when it comes to actually putting out the details. We keep having the DOJ, trying to throw blockages in the works. Now apparently they're crying because they have a case coming up from those two Florida guys. You know, the one that Barron was wanting to get a hold of, that are going on trial for trafficking, that they just can't get the work done in time to, I guess give the evidence to the other side that needs to be there. So the DOJ is complaining that they just can't get the work done because of the Epstein files. We just can't do it. So all of that's going on now, but the big thing is they are going to follow the money, and the crushing wheel is coming. Now, I'm not saying that Trump's DOJ is going to follow the money and do anything. No, they're going to continue to try to cover it up. But that time is coming. The money will be followed, and there will be action taken. So that's it. Know that we are in the midst of the transition to coming to the end point, and we just need to continue to commune. So let's see. I'm going to see if I can do an energy thing with this. I don't know if it's going to work with this deck or not, but we're going to try it. Why not? This is quite different than regular tarot or the Lenormand or anything. So what we've got coming into it are about decisions. So they're not making good decisions because you see there the decisions, the head is gone. Okay? So they're out there making decisions. Again, they don't know what direction they're going. They're headless when it comes to a direction. Again, we have the card of transition. Now, you just saw me. I did shuffle, and there are a lot of cards in this deck. So, again, decisions about this. There is a transition happening, though. And contemplating. We've got the clown show there in the dark, contemplating decisions. So, they're headless. They're trying to make decisions, not going well. We need healing above it, wanting healing. Foundation about an attainment. Okay. The attainment we want, that the population wants, is healing. And we see the administration headless when it comes to getting anything done. Energy coming into it is about focus, strength. We need to strengthen the focus, have balance, put in place more balance for healing, and discernment when it comes to attainment. Energy going forward is about wondering. Okay? Romance, wondering about the romance, the drama. Again, continuing to commune and having patience. We need to continue to have patience. And they can try to, we'll wonder about who is, what's going on there. Now, I did hear there was some sort of a affair going on in the White House. So that could be some of that, wondering what's going on in the White House with these people, the craziness, and the fairylands, and this has to do with Trump's mental decline, that he is in, again, fairylands. He's not grounded, okay? He's not grounded. So, yeah. And so this is speaking again, the energy underneath of it all is he is in his fairyland delusions. They've got the clowns out there contemplating the direction, and none of them know what they're doing. Headless. Okay? Headless, they don't know what they're doing, where they're going. And again, the foundation, we need to have discernment for attainment and patience. So we're going to continue to have those working under the surface, to have balance above it, healing. We're going to continue to commune and put out the truth. Energy going into it is about focus, strengthening the focus on this. We're not going to let it go. It's about decisions and the transition, because their administration is going downhill. It's, got death blows coming. And then wondering about the romancing and the drama that's going on behind the scenes. So I think there will be more coming out on that, about the people, he's engaging with, he's working with, he's schmoozing, or, behind the scenes with the stuff that he's doing. So I think more is going to come out on that front as well. So on that note, I'll leave that here. We continue forward step by step.